Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk about my weekly favorites, or the products that I used this week. And I haven't done this for quite a few weeks, so I was sick. So I'm getting caught up a little bit. The first thing I want to talk about is the Garnier Fructis Marvelous Oil 5 Action Hair Elixir. It says Deep Nourish for dry, damaged hair. I had a sample of it. And you are supposed to be able to use this as a pre-shampoo treatment, so I guess you can put it in before you shampoo your hair, as a blow-dry accelerator. I guess I kind of would have used it that way. I mean, I put it in after my shower when my hair was wet. I don't know that it dried my hair any faster. As a conditioner booster, so you can add it into your conditioner. As an ends finisher, so once you've done your hair, you know, if you want to smooth out some flyaways or whatever, you can kind of run some through the ends. And as an overnight leave-in treatment, so you can, you know, put it in, throw a shower cap on or something, sleep on it all night, and then wash it out the next day. There's also apparently 3 types that you can get. So I had the one for dry, damaged hair, but I guess there's also one for frizzy, unruly hair and one for color-treated hair. I liked this. Yay! I haven't liked any Garnier products lately. I did like this. It's very similar to Moroccan oils and argan oils, any other kind of leave-in oil that you would use. It smells really good. It smells like old school tanning oil with a little extra kind of fruitiness to it. So Garnier is always good with their scents. So it smells really good. I haven't had any troubles with it. I've worn it more days than I normally would use an oil, just because I was, you know, testing it and it's in a sampler, and you know, you don't want this spilling all over or whatever. So I used it pretty much every day, or actually I think every day. Didn't have any adverse problems with that. And you know, so far I can't tell that it's, you know, causing any drying or damage or anything like that. So now I've only used it for a week, a little over a week, I guess, maybe somewhere around there. So I don't really know long term about that, but you know, finally a product by Garnier Fructis that I would recommend to people. Then I've also been playing around with my sort of naturally curly-ish wavy hair, and the reason is because I was trying the Herbal Essences Totally Twisted Curl Boosting Mousse by Clairol, and this is in strength number 3, which is strong. You guys know that I love the volumizing version. It's Body Envy, I think is what it's called. So I decided to try a different version, and I've really had fun with my naturally wavy curly hair. It's not the best look for me, just because the curls are kind of, I don't know, curling my hair looks better than going with the natural curl. It's not super defined curls. It's kind of wavy in places and curly in places. I really like it up around my face. You know, I get good curl there, but down towards the ends, you can see, towards the ends it gets more wavy and less curly. So it's just a little mishap-ish. It's not how I would normally style my hair and go out with it. But I think if you have, you know, curly hair or wavy hair, and if you just really like to go natural, or even if you like to straighten your hair and do things with it, I really would recommend this. I mean, the scent is great, of course, and I don't find it to be drying or anything. I don't have any problems like that. And I think if you wanted to straighten your curls or what have you, I think you could still do it with this as well. I don't think it would really have a major effect. So really enjoyed that. Then in my evening showers for shower gel, I've been using the Flor Violetta. The scent for this is Sparkling Green Apple, Violet Blossoms, and Soft Musk. It is one of the stronger scents, not the strongest scents by Avon, but on the stronger side. A little more floral than some. But I find in the shower gel, it's powerful, it's potent, and it lasts on you, but it is more subtle than the actual perfume fragrance, which most of the time probably should be, but it suds up really well. It's not drying on the skin. It's just a nice shower gel. And if you enjoy that fragrance, then it might be one for you to try. Then on my eyes, I have it on right now. I've been using, which I didn't do my makeup very well today. I just wanted to get it on and get busy. just FYI. I've been using the Lorac Baked Matte Satin Eyeshadow in the color Drama. I always think it's funny that they're matte satin. It either needs to be matte or satin. It's how I feel about it. But I love Lorac's products. I mean, they really can't go wrong with me no matter what. I just wouldn't call something matte satin. I would call this maybe like a velvet finish or something like that. I would change the name altogether. Anyway, so it's Lorac on the front. There's no mirrors or anything fancy. It's just a pretty gray, silvery gray color. And Lorac is really good about giving you a lot of their colors in palettes and such. So if you can't find it this exact way anymore, I don't even know. I haven't shopped Lorac in quite some time because I have a lot of their products already, but it's just a pretty, nice pretty gray. I kind of put that on a little. Put that in a little bit. Nice pretty gray. You can kind of see through it. It's not super duper intense, but I like it. Next is the Avon Perfect Eyebrow Kit. Looks like this. I have it in the color Deep Brown. This was sent to me as part of our Maven boxes. You know, some people might think, oh, deep brown, that's too dark for you. I'm a redhead, kind of a strawberry blonde. It's not. I feel very strongly, particularly about brow products, and about a lot of products, that color doesn't really matter. It's how you use it. I mean, I have it on right now. It does have a little brush, which I did use and worked just fine. You can see I've got product there and product there. But it has the wax here, and then the brow powder here. So you apply the wax first, and then you apply the powder. The deep brown looks like this. Just a nice dark chocolate brown. And I like it. I don't really need wax for my brows. My brows aren't super hairy to begin with. I mean, this is me. I haven't groomed my brows in a while. I get little, little strays kind of down here, but this is just the natural shape, the way it always is. I don't do anything to it. I like more natural looking brows, so I don't draw them thicker or anything like that. So I don't really need wax, but if you have more coarse hair, if you have curly brows, which some people do, there's all kinds of reasons you might need to use a wax. So I don't really need the wax. I went ahead and used it anyway, but it's just a nice brown, and I actually find that I prefer using darker shades of brow powders than lighter shades. The next thing is Rimmel London Scandalized Retro Glam Mascara in Extreme Black. This was sent to me to try for a review a while ago. Looks like this. Says bold, wide-eyed look, no clumps. And the brush is supposed to plump and fan out lashes. I have it on today. I'm not a huge fan of the brush, only because, I don't know. Well, let me show it to you. It's kind of a figure 8, but it's a little kind of an extreme figure 8 because it's a big brush. And I find when there's a dip in the center like that, it doesn't let my lashes lift and curl as much as they normally would. So I find with this one, I go like this just to get the mascara on, but then I tend to use the bulb in the front and really kind of work in the lashes and get them going, out. I like my lashes to be really spread out and well defined, and so I kind of use that end to really kind of get in there. So the brush I feel like makes me do a little bit more work than necessary, but everybody's lashes are different, and if you have you know, shorter, thicker lashes, maybe that brush might work better the way it's designed to work for you. It's just, you know, just for me, it's just not quite the right fit. But I really like the formula. I heard somebody recently saying they didn't like the formula and then it flaked all over them and stuff when they were at the gym, blah, blah, blah. I haven't had that problem with it. It's just a nice, it's not a super duper lengthening mascara, but it does take advantage of all of the lashes that you have. It does coat your lashes to the tip. You know how sometimes there's mascaras that, for whatever reason, like the end of your lash, none of the mascara will stick to the end of your lash, so your lashes look shorter than they naturally are. This makes good use of all of your natural lash, and it doesn't necessarily say that it's volumizing, and I don't know that it is volumizing. It does plump because it does completely coat the lashes, so that's nice. It's not the holy grail of mascaras that I've ever used, but it's a nice one, and I would recommend to somebody to use it, and so far I would say that yes, I would use it again. The last thing, I don't have it in the box, but I'll show you the box, is the Chic Frills Powder Blush by Marc. Looks like this. It doesn't have a color name. There was just one color that they made. Looks like this. And let me show it to you up close because it has this lacy pattern. Can you see the lace in there? Isn't that pretty? So you can see I've been using it, up here is where I've been getting into it in the pink. I have it on today lightly. Just a pretty blush. This is one of those blushes that you almost hate to use because you don't want to mess up the design on it. This is one you're going to have to pull out of your stash if you already have it. Just a pretty pink. Let me do a little swatch for you. Kind of a pretty peachy pink color. It's just pretty. It's just a fun product to use because it works pretty well, and it's just pretty in the packaging, and it's very girly, so we like that. Okay, that's it for this week. If you have any suggestions or requests or questions, then comment down below. Comment down below even if you don't, because I want to know how you're doing, and tell me about products that you would recommend for me. And I'm going to film another video today. I'm going to be doing my how to transition your wardrobe from summer to fall. I'm going to be focusing specifically on October this time, because for me the fall is the one season where it's very different because it's holiday driven. So the way I dress in October is different from the way I dress in November, is different from the way I dress in December. So this is going to be the October version that I'm going to be filming next, so keep your eyes peeled for that. That will be coming next week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!